Hello, everyone. Once again, we are back, SMD Viewpoints. These are viewpoints from a single lady, Miss Kimberly Sims.
What's up, everybody?
Married lady, Mrs. Karen Smith Owens. And a divorcee, yours truly, Ms. Jacqueline White. We are on our 5th episode. Congratulations, ladies. Episode 5.
Yep, episode 5.
Right, all right. And instead of talking about something more serious, we decided to introduce ourselves, go a little bit more in depth with ourselves, and do a little fun things for our 5th episode today. Yeah. So let's start with the single lady. Kimberly, introduce yourself, please.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Kimberly Sims. I am 52. I live in Flint. I am a Flint native, born and raised. I left, but I came back. And some little things about me is I have an 18-year-old son. And I love to cook. So shameless plug, I have a blog, a food blog, and I also have a food channel on YouTube called Cooking with Nails. So if anybody gets a chance to check that out, please do.
Okay. Yeah. What is one of the dishes? What is your favorite dish that you like to cook?
Mm-hmm. My favorite dish that I like to cook is any type of meat. And I swear, I keep saying, and I tell people I'm a vegan enthusiast. I would love to let meat go all together and just become a vegan, but I actually cook meat really well. So any type of meat, I slay.
So, all right, I slay.
Yeah, I slay on some meat. I cook sides too, of course, but yeah, I slay on some meat.
But what's your favorite?
My favorite, doesn't make me any difference. As far as meat is concerned, I mean, if you fish, I love to do fish different ways, not just fry, y'all. Bake and sear, and I like to smoke meat. So I like your bigger cuts, the pork shoulder roast or either brisket. So just meat in general.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, and I've had your cooking, and it's delicious.
Yes, and I've had yours too. So, yum. Look, yum.
Little fun fact about us. We wanted to start a catering business called North and South Catering, but it didn't get off the ground. But that's okay. That's another topic for a different time. But okay.
Right.
And it's still gonna be North and South.
Yeah, we still can be North and South because now you in the South and I'm back home.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Karen.
Hey, y'all, I'm Karen.
From your state? Yes, go ahead.
I am Karen Owens. I have been married for 24 years. I have a son and a daughter, 21 and 18. Both are in college. One is high school college. So I have a high school college and one a regular college. And then also, let's see. I'm trying to, since Kim and Jackie put me in on this vlog, I have been always wanted to do my own. I went to school to be communication. My dream was to be another Oprah Winfrey or Barbara Walters. So this is starting a part of my dream. Right. Better late than never. So I have a channel that I started it, but haven't put anything out there. But one day I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my channel. Right. From KR Heart to Yours is what I call it. And also I have dreams of being an entrepreneur. So get at me, y'all, because I wouldn't bought a Keurig, a press. I'm gonna be a t-shirt designer. Have not designed nothing yet. But I played with it. I have played with it. But that's my dream. I gotta find some way to make some money on the side. So help me push
That's
me, make me accountable to use these machines that I have. But let's see. I want to tell y'all, I loved ice cream. I used to love ice cream, which was butter pecan, but I can't do it no more. You know, you get older. I'm 54 years old now, and I have picked up the love of riding bicycles. So I just was on my bike about an hour ago. Took a ride before it gets too cold, before we have to put up our bikes. But so staying fit and healthy is something else that has developed in my older years, and hopefully we have some more fun facts coming out later. Okay,
Right.
Jackie, now it's time to tell us all about you.
Oh, put me on the spot. Put me on the spot. Okay, I'm Jacqueline White. I was born in Detroit, raised in Flint, but I live in Louisiana now. I work for the federal government. I have 2 daughters, 2 handsome grandsons.
Mhm.
One of the fun facts about me is I love to write. I love to write poetry,
Okay.
anything basically. And shameless plug, I am in the process, which is kind of slow moving, writing a book. It's called My Not in Shining Armor, and it deals with narcissistic behaviors. So hopefully it'll be on bookshelves or Kindle or Amazon, whatever, soon.
Mhm.
So that is one thing I love to do. I love to sit at home and just sit on my couch and just think about what I'm going to write. Um, I also want to do one more shameless plug. I love to sit around, like light candles. I do have a coworker, and she's been kind of helping me out a little bit with the blog and everything. So I kind of want to say something about her candle making. Pieces of Me Candle Company. So if you love candles, check out her webpage. Her name is Daphne. And if anybody wants that, I'll get you guys the link. So that's basically pretty much what a little bit about me. Oh, did I mention I'm 52 years old? Okay.
Hey, that candle, no one
Yeah.
saw it. Bring it back
Oh,
in.
my bad, my bad.
There
It's
you
called,
go.
she has several different candles, different scents, and different names. This one is called Hood Bougie.
Mhm.
Okay. So, but it smells wonderful. But yeah, so if you guys love candles, and that's what I do, I like to sit around, light candles, and she's very good. So
Mhm.
just, kind of get at her if you want some homemade candles.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we also talked about asking each other questions, just random questions. And let's see, Karen,
Uh-huh.
go
Okay.
ahead. What's your
Oh,
question? For the
my,
lady?
okay. My question is, what is your favorite movie that you can watch over and over again? I'm going to start. My favorite movie is, I actually love Will Smith. So anything by Will Smith, I really can watch over. But my favorite by him has been Hitchcock. I love watching that over and over and over and over. Every time it's on, I'm watching that. And my other old school movie, yeah, I'm giving out 2, is Love Jones. I have to stop when Love Jones is on. I have to watch that. So those are my favorite, but really anything by Will, except for Wild Wild West. That wasn't a good flick, so that wasn't good for him. But
But the
Hitchcock,
song was great. The song
right,
was
exactly. But Hitchcock, I love it. I love watching that
Yeah.
one over and over and over again. I do like, and the one where he was the dating guy, I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
But in Love Jones, but when Love Jones is on, oh, I'm stopping. I don't care.
Right.
It's been 25 years. But when Love Jones come on, oh, I'm watching that. Oh yeah. If I find that, I'm watching that. I will watch. And I'm not really a movie watcher over, but them are some of my favorites. So okay.
All righty. I guess I'll be the next to answer that question. One of my favorite movies of all time that I can watch over and over and over again is The Best Man. Preferably because of Morris Chestnut. Chestnut. But I love The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday. I can watch these 2 over and over again. And like you said about Will Smith, anything with Morris Chestnut in, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. He's just so fine.
Oh,
But
yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's coming
Yes.
from the divorce lady. Woo, my hormones. No, I'm just joking.
This married lady like him too, because I said I married chocolate. I wanted to marry chocolate, but I didn't get chocolate. So yeah, oh yeah. I can continue to look at more. Ain't nothing wrong with my
Yeah,
eyes.
Morris
I love
Morris
you
is
too,
a
but ain't nothing
chestnut.
wrong with my eyes. Morris, yeah.
Right, right. Well, you know,
God.
at Christmas time, he roasting by the fireplace. The chestnut, right?
What'd you say? Woo, child. All right, Kim.
All right, so one of my favorite movies to watch over and over again happens to be the same one that Karen said, Love Jones. I love Jones. I can sit and watch that, you know, 2 or 3 times a day if it came on. I do love The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday. I actually like The Best Man Holiday better than I like Best Man, and Best Man, you know, came out first. But little fun fact, I love Christmas. I just love Christmas. Christmas is just that's my time of year. And there's 2 movies that I love to watch all during Christmas, and one is This Christmas, and then the other one is called The Holiday. And I love both of those. I can watch during Christmas time. I can watch those over and over and over again. I love them. So
Okay.
those are my favorite movies.
What was The Holiday about? I don't remember that one.
The Holiday was about 2 females who ended up breaking up with their boyfriends. One lived in Los Angeles, California, and the other one lived overseas in, I'm just gonna say Germany. I don't think it was Germany. It was Britain. What is that? Where they speak English, you know, there. So anyway, and they
over there.
Yeah, over there. Where they speak proper English, by the way. But they ended up, since they both lost their boyfriends at that time, they both were wanting to go to another place and just get away. And they go online and they did rentals of each other's property. So she rented out, the girl from Britain came to Los Angeles, had never been there, and then the other girl went there, and she ended up meeting her brother and falling in love, and the girl that came to California ended up meeting a friend of the other girls and fell in love. So it was cute. I like it.
Okay.
All right.
I like good Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I love with, yeah. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays.
Yeah, it's one of my, I love it. Yeah.
Okay, Kim, so what do you have for the ladies? What questions do you have for the ladies?
Okay. So since we talked about cooking, and you know that's something I love to do, I want to know from you ladies, and I'll answer first. But if, let's say, you were at a charity and you got picked out of the crowd to go up and have a face-off with a famous chef, who would that famous chef be, and what would you cook? So for me, it's Bobby Flay, just because he's always battling people. He wins most of the time, so I don't know why I picked him. But it would be Bobby Flay, just because it's Bobby Flay. And I think what I would end up cooking would be some good old down home soul food. It has to be mac and cheese, dressing, collards, you know, and then whatever type of meat, you know, whether it was a turkey or whether I fried some chicken. I don't know, because he fried chicken pretty good, but that's what it would most definitely be soul food that I would pick.
Well, it sounds like you may win. I don't know if Bobby Flay do all that.
Yeah, you know, hey, that's what I'm talking about. But I done seen him go from his shows, go into some place and he end up winning. You be like, what? But it did look good though, so I don't know how it tastes, but it looked good. His presentation is bomb in here. So right.
Okay, sis, you know this is unfair because you are to cook. I don't know no other chefs, but Chef Ramsay. I don't know nobody that cook. I ain't into that world at all.
Right.
Oh boy. Okay, that definitely was fun fact for you, for sure.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I only know Chef Ramsay, you know, he cuss everybody out, so I don't know how good I may burn up everything because I'm just in a competition
Right.
with him. So we'll have to, I don't know if I ever seen him bake. Maybe I can go against Chef Ramsay. I make a pretty good sweet potato pie.
Okay.
Maybe I can go up
Right,
against
right.
him.
So you're gonna go soul food on it too. Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
your
yeah,
best.
but
Yeah.
only one thing,
Right.
sweet potato pie.
Right.
Because when I make them, I make a whole bunch of them so I can put them in the freezer or whatever. So yeah,
Mhm.
you're gonna have to match how
Right.
many I can do. We can see if you can do it. I never seen them bake. I always see him cook everything else. So, and that's the
Okay.
only other chef I know.
Okay.
I don't know no other chefs. Sorry.
All right. That ain't no problem. No problem. And Jackie.
Jackie, you up. I don't watch chef shows, but he is.
Okay, I think Karen and Kim, collaborated before this. See, Karen, I think you knew what my answer was going to be because I was going to say Gordon Ramsay as well.
Oh, you
Because
can, but I don't even know. I don't know nobody else, girl. Only because I watch Hell Kitchen every now and then.
yeah, I would say Gordon Ramsay because all I see him making is risotto, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
lamb,
Look, right.
you know. And I was going to say the same thing, sweet potato pie. Now, and I say that because my grandson, who is 10 years old, loves his granny's sweet potato pie. Loves it so much that last Thanksgiving, he took a whole sweet potato pie and hid it in his closet at his because he said his granny said she was gonna make him a whole sweet potato pie and wasn't nobody else gonna get it. So he
Right.
took it and hid it in the closet. That's how
Oh,
much he was his granny's sweet potato
Right.
pie.
Because that was
wow.
his.
Yeah, because it was his.
It was
That's what I
his.
said.
Right.
That's what my granny said, and y'all can't have none.
I heard
So
that. See, that's why you gotta make more than one, girl. When I get to cooking, I'm making at least 5, 6. Well, at one point, when I first learned how, I was making 10, 12 so they can be in the freezer and they'll stay, pull out when we feel like eating all winter long. But yeah. Yeah, so now
yeah,
you gotta make your baby his own pie.
I do. That's why he took it and hid it in the closet. Because
Right.
Yeah, make his own pie. Make him a pie to put in the freezer so he can have it for
Mhm.
later
Yeah,
on. Yep, I love sweet potato pies.
I do too. I love them.
Yep,
Okay,
I love that.
my question would be, what is your earliest childhood memory? And I will start with that. My earliest childhood memory, and my mom used to always talk about this, may she rest in peace. When I would think I was like 6 years old. And my mother was downstairs cooking fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. This is how I know I remember this so well. She was downstairs cooking, frying some chicken and making macaroni and cheese. And my grandmother had just bought me this pretty pink robe. My mother was a smoker, and I found her lighter. And I went to go light my closet door, and it wouldn't light up. Like, like it was not lighting up. So that's strange. Okay, so I took this pretty pink robe that my grandmother bought me, lit the lighter to the robe. Whoosh!
Oh, oh
It
my
went up
goodness.
in flames. And I hurried up and I threw the robe in the closet and I closed the closet door.
Oh, wow.
I heard my mother calling me, hey, it's time for dinner. And she came upstairs, she said, and smelled smoke. And she said she opened the closet door and flames just shot out at her.
Oh, wow.
And she used to say that if she hadn't shut this door, the closet door, the whole townhouse would have caught on fire. Now, I remember her whooping me. I remember her giving me a spanking. She told my dad, because my mother and dad was married at the time. She told my dad. He tells me all the time that he gave me a whooping, but I do not remember that whooping because I tell you, it must have been the beatings of all beatings because I think I must have blacked out. But when she was living, she used to always tell that story. She used to always tell that story. And I do remember that. I do remember. I do remember that. So
Almost burned the house down.
I almost burnt the house down, child. Almost
Wow. So
damn the
she was
fire.
able to contain it in the closet.
Yeah, she closed the closet door
Better.
and called the fire. She called the fire department. Yep. I was like, wow, I did that? I was destructive. Little old me. Okay.
Right.
All right, Karen. So what's your
Oh,
childhood memory?
your story wasn't long enough. I was engaged, so I wasn't thinking.
Oh,
Ah, I was trying to think. You know, only thing I can think of is learning how to ride a bike. And I had to be about 6 or 7. But next thing I remember riding a bike by myself. But only thing I remember was, yeah, my sister was teaching me, but I just remember waking up in the hospital because
oh,
that didn't work out too well.
that didn't work out too well. Oh, wow.
That didn't work out too well. I
But look
blacked
at you
out.
now, riding bikes, riding
Right,
motorcycles. And everything.
exactly,
you go.
exactly. Yeah, it all goes back together. But I do remember that she letting me go, and all I remember waking up, I'm in the hospital because
Oh,
I done
What
blacked out and everything. They done put me in the
Oh.
hospital, girl. I was in the hospital bed and everything. That's
Oh,
all I
broken
remember.
bones, anything?
I didn't break anything, so I don't know why they took me. You know, they ain't taking me to the hospital now if I fall.
Right, right. Yeah, you know, parents back in the day didn't take you, you better go to sleep.
I'm
Right.
surprised. I woke up in the hospital. That's all and I don't remember anything. I remember her trying to teach me how to ride this bike, and I don't remember anything else but waking up in the hospital. And they said I was bloody everywhere. I remember bloody everywhere. I scratched up my face really bad and all that, but maybe they put me in the hospital for a concussion or whatever, you know, just to check me overnight. But I wasn't in there long, but I do remember that. But yeah, look at me now. I'm riding now.
Yeah.
I'm riding now.
All
That
right.
was funny. That's what I was thinking as you was telling your story. I can't think of nothing.
Oh,
But it all works out together. Glad when you put it together. Oh yeah, now you can ride the bike. Now I can ride it.
all right, Kim, what's your earliest childhood memory?
One of my earliest childhood memories, I got quite a few, but one of the first ones I remember is when I was younger. I probably was about 3-ish, my going on 4, and I had spent the night over my grandmother's house. And so, you know, back in the day, my grandfather worked in the shop. So my grandmother would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, cooking something to eat, you know, send him on to work or whatever. So, but I would get up too. So, you know, now I'm getting a chance to, you know, sip on a little coffee. You know, that was a grown-up drink, you know, but she gave me a little coffee and everything. But I remember that my grandfather, I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, and he popped me. And so when he popped me, you know, I cried, but I ran in there to tell my grandmother. I said, Granddaddy hit me, so. She said, well, you tell him the next time he hit you, I'm gonna get him. I said, okay. So we go back in and we sitting at the table. Now he ain't saying nothing to me. I said, hit me. He said, what? I said, hit me. He said, why? What you talking about hit you? I said, hit me. And just to see what you gonna get. And my grandmother fell out laughing. So that's one of the ones. And another one was we lived on Pearson Road for a while. And I couldn't say Pearson Road. And so my mother, but I thought I was saying Pearson Road. So my mother would say, what's your address? And I'd be 310 Pissy Road. She said, no, baby, Pearson Road. I said, Pissy Road. I'm like, tell me what I know what I said. I said Pissy Road. So yeah, so those are some of mine, some of my earliest.
Okay,
That's funny.
that's funny. No wonder we're all friends. You got falling off bikes. You got setting houses on fire.
Right. Right. Well, you know, my sister Candy set the house on fire too. While kind of the same scenario as yours. Yeah, but we didn't close the door, so we just got out the house. So our whole house had to be remodeled. And that was the first thing that the fireman said. Well, if you had closed the bedroom door, I was thinking to myself, I was trying to get out the house to get that bedroom door. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Do we have time for a second question? Or what do you ladies think?
Might
No.
have to be quick.
We might have to be quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All righty. Well, I'll go ahead. What song from your teenage years that you still rocking today that you know that's my song?
Right.
Mine would be Mr. Telephone Man. When I dial 611. That's my song. I hear that song,
That's
I'm like,
your
yeah.
song. Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. I can't
You know.
think from teenage years, but I mean, because I'm 54 now, but and I'm a roller skater, so when you put on Planet Rock, that's
Right,
it.
that's it.
That's it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
my song. That's what I can think
That's
of on the fly. It's like Planet
Mhm.
Rock.
Right.
right.
Oh,
Hey.
stop.
Hey.
That's all I can think of right now. Right now. Come on, Kimberly, what you got? I know you got something.
You know what? I do remember all of the songs like Tina Marie, Fire and Desire. I remember when International Lover came out by Prince. Because those, especially the songs by Prince, they never really played in the day. It didn't come on till after a certain time at night. So the Prince songs, Do Me Baby, and that's all while we were teenagers. But my most favorite song ever in life is Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. And that's just, I was grown when it came out, but that's just my song right there. I love New Edition. I'm a big New Edition fan. So yeah.
Because you was gonna marry Ralph, right?
Yes, me and Ralph was married. Secretly, don't nobody else know about it, including Ralph, but it's okay.
Ralph Vandy, if you don't know, you know now.
Right, exactly. All them posters I had in my room, we was married to. Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions we want to whirl with or want to?
No.
Okay. Well, everyone, as you see, all three of the ladies are wearing pink, and we want to honor October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Karen, you want to start off with what you found out about breast cancer awareness?
Yep. What I found out, 1 in 8 women in the United States will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. In 2021, there's an estimated over 281,000 plus cases of invasive breast cancer. And then you also have about 50,000 of non-invasive breast cancer. But 63 of those breast cancer diagnosed at the localized stage or the first stage are have a 5-year survival rate, which is 99%, which is pretty good. So now we know that all the research they've done that they're able to catch breast cancer and have a better chance of surviving. Survivors. Okay. We have a lot of survivors. So I'm quite sure each of us have met people that have survived from breast cancer now. Yes. Also, men get breast cancer as well. So they're estimating about 2,600 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year. And also it is one of the most common cancer in American women, besides skin cancer. But there are also 3.8 billion survivors. So we know we can beat this. So we still fighting. We have lost.
The fight, right? Yep. The fight is real.
The fight is real. We have lost some people, but there's still a lot of people that's able to live with breast cancer. So we honor those. We pray for those who've been through this, who are going through breast cancer, because I know a few of us may have friends that have been through it and have survived. And so there are many survivors that I know, and many you two ladies may know some survivors as well. And also there are some that have passed away, but God bless them and their family that all may be well, but the fight is strong and that they're able now to save more lives. So.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. What I've always wanted to know about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness is the pink why we wear pink, or what's the, the significance of pink. So what I basically found out is that the pink ribbon represents the fear of breast cancer. It also represents the hope for the future, and for the charitable donations and the goodness of people and businesses who publicly support breast cancer awareness and its movement. Also, it's intended to evoke solidarity among everybody, the businesses, the public, people who are concerned about breast cancer, who wants to donate to fighting the fight for breast cancer awareness. So this is one of the reasons why everyone wears pink. And I'm glad that we decided to talk a little bit about it today. Of course, we can't talk a lot about it because we're not doctors or anything like that. But as Karen said, breast cancer, they're making strides. So, and more and more people are fighting breast cancer than ever before. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, Kim.
All right, so ladies, all I have to say about breast cancer is please get your tatas checked. Go get your mammograms. Because I had an autoimmune disease, and then I used to be really big chested, and I did get a breast reduction. So I got a lot of scar tissue. When I got that scar tissue, when I go get a mammogram, they had to check it 2-3 times just to make sure that it doesn't turn into cancer. So I go twice a year instead of once a year. So just make sure that you all are going to get checked, and don't be afraid. And yes, it is uncomfortable. Nobody wants, just strangers grabbing on your boobs and then sticking in that thing and it just smash it down. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody like that. But guess what? We need to do that. So make sure that you go and have your mammograms and get yourself checked. So, because the earlier they catch it, the better. All right. So ladies, that's all I've got.
All right.
That's it.
Very good. Well, ladies, this concludes episode 5. I am so happy about episode 5. And once again, we would like to let everybody know to subscribe, like, comment, share, do it all. We appreciate all the comments. We're getting more and more comments. We're getting more and more subscribers, and we do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies, any last things that you want to say?
Yep, just comment, you guys, on who you honor for Breast Cancer Month, or any other topics that you guys want to talk about. So just give us a comment and we'll answer back.
Right, so, we sure will.
SMD Viewpoints at YouTube.
Right. Or you can do it on our Facebook page too. So SMD Viewpoints on Facebook. And the candles, we're working on the Instagram page. Yep. And so the candles that Jackie had mentioned, we'll put that in description too, so you all can get some candles from her, and you all be blessed.
Be blessed. Deuces.